All right, guys, welcome to Gen X Empty Nesters, our first broadcast. And we'll be talking about all things travel, which is one of our favorite travel, of course, is cruising.
Cruising.
So,
We love that.
yeah, for sure. Our last cruise we just went on was to, what did we just do the last one? How we do many damn cruises? Where was our last one?
So our last one was Carnival Liberty.
Carnival Liberty. Oh my God. Yeah, let's talk about this
Let's
one.
talk about that. Carnival Liberty, and we went out of Orlando.
Yes, Orlando. One of my favorite ports, by the way. We'll do a video on Orlando because one of my favorite ports.
Port's great. Talk about the port. Talk about get the whole trip, the vibe.
Okay, so I love flying into Orlando Port because you know you 101 of course cruising is flying in the day before. So I love flying into Orlando because within the airport there's 21 hotels within 5 minutes of the airport, and you have your choice of whatever you like, whatever membership you have. Us personally, we're Hilton members, so we stay at the Embassy Suites. By the way, the Embassy Suites off the airport is excellent.
Excellent.
Food is great. The staff's been there about 25
Drink
years.
tickets are on point.
Yeah, the drink tickets are. That's what it's all about. You always say you have 4 people in your party, regardless of how many people you have in your party, by the way. So you get 2 drink tickets per person in the room. And the food is really good there at the Embassy. So I highly recommend staying in the Embassy Suites at the hotel. But what I like about it is when you come off the Embassy Suites off the hotel, you jump on the tollway. It takes you straight there. Straight shot, 45 minutes tops. And you're at the port. You can rent your car. Another great thing about Orlando is the rental car service price is the exact same as returning it at the airport, because they got this thing going on where if you rent a car at the airport, it's the same price if you drop it off there at the Port Canaveral. So you don't have to worry about paying that one-way charge. It's part of the whole deal. So it works out really well. So you get to eat, enjoy the city of Orlando for a day, and then you drive to the ports. I love Orlando ports. Not crazy, very easy to drive into, and it's really cool. Now, in the spring and summer, I actually like staying at Cape Canaveral because there's some good piers and stuff down there in Cape Canaveral. So that's actually pretty cool. I enjoy going down there and hang out on the beach for the day before, eat some seafood, and then get on the ship the next day. So either one of those things is great. That's why I love flying into Orlando. Now, let's talk about Carnival Liberty.
Carnival Liberty, guys. Not one of the newer ships, and you can tell.
Yeah. We had a drink package on this one. We got the drink package.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good drink package. We had a deal.
So the deal came when we purchased our cruise. It wasn't something that we added
Right.
packages. It came with the cruise.
It's a good deal. It was worth it. It was our first time having a drink package. We usually don't get them. We usually bring a couple of bottles of wine, strong wine, by the way. That usually worked for us. But yeah, this one we took it. We tried it out to see if it was worth getting the drink package. What do you think? Is it worth getting the drink package?
So our booking, we had a suite. I think it was a suite, or we had I think it was a balcony. No, we had the suite.
We had a suite.
We had a suite, and the drink package was great. We paid about $4 something per person. The only thing I can say is with the drink package, you're drunk all the time.
You're drunk all the time.
You sleep a lot.
Yeah.
You pretty much miss out on the cruise.
Yeah, it's because when you get a drink package, you're allowed to have 15 drinks a day. So everyone tries, especially when it's your first time. It's like, I gotta get my 15 in.
Gotta get it.
You're not gonna get 15 in. You're gonna hurt yourself trying to get 15 drinks in a day. I will say the drink package is good if you like to socialize at the bar. But if you're hanging around, like walking around the ship, or you got a lot of excursions, the drink package is not worth it because it doesn't extend on the excursions.
It does not.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's, you're not going to get your drinks in, and then you're going to be buying more drinks on the excursion you go to. Now, if you're a bar fly, not that it's a bad thing or anything, but if you like hanging out at the bars socializing, yeah, the drink package may be worth it because you get to meet all kind of new people and friends and stuff and have a good time with the drink package.
And we had a blast.
We did have a blast with that drink package. Yeah.
It was a blast.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about Carnival Liberty, the ship itself.
So, it is not one of the newer ships. So, if you are a first-time cruiser, that would be something, and you're looking for a budget.
Yeah.
Carnival Liberty. And there are a lot of ships out there that are not newer, and they're great budget-wise. This is a budget a budget cruise.
Yeah, it's the kind of cruise you take if it's your first time, right?
First time.
Trying it out.
Yeah. My problem was the sewage smell.
I know you were going there.
That was my biggest thing.
Yeah.
The sewage smell, and not only the sewage smell, it was by the pool. So so is the water you're swimming in sewage like? That was the worst.
Yeah, they've got to do something about that smell. It's pretty bad in Carnival Liberty. A lot of people smelt it. You know, it wasn't every day. It was all the time, but the ship took a certain turn or something like that.
Something happened.
You would get that smell, and that wasn't pleasant. That wasn't pleasant at all.
Nah.
Yeah, so it could have been a better trip if that smell was in there. And the boat is kind of run down and old. Now, the room we stayed in was actually pretty nice. It wasn't bad. It was in the back of the boat. Nice, yeah. Sweet. Junior suite. A nice balcony and everything. But I wouldn't go in that.
Balcony, too. It was the aft.
Oh, yeah, aft balcony, which, by the way, I recommend. Those are pretty big. I wouldn't recommend going to Carnival Liberty until you heard they have cleaned it up, like maybe redocking or something like that.
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend messing with that again.
Yeah. And the other thing, too, that was very disappointing was Bimini destination. They have a really nice hotel there that you can get a cruise excursion.
Yeah.
You can go to the hotel or you can go to the beach.
Right.
Or you can go just to the beach and purchase that includes the food.
Ooh. That
was extremely terrible.
Yeah, the food package, let me tell you how it was. So you can get this package for like $33, I think it was, just to go to the beach and the hotel. And then there was an extra $30 if you wanted to get a day, like a meal, right? Now you're thinking you're paying 100% more that you're going to get like a meal. Oh my God, it was trash. They gave us like this dried out chicken with a dry piece of bread, bad fries, and a can of soda. It was not worth an additional $30. Carnival shouldn't even endorse that.
Exactly.
This shouldn't make that a part of the package. It was horrible.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, it was really bad to see that. And yeah, you know what? We were one of those people. We went back and got our money back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we got our money back. We actually 100% our money back. Now, they only give us 50% of our money, and that's what we're really going for anyway.
It ended up being 100%.
Yeah, they ended up giving us 100%.
They were offering 50%.
Yeah, they were offering, and they gave us 100% back. And, here's the thing. If we got 50%, I'd have been fine, but they gave us 100%. But the thing is, the food was bad. You charged me an additional $30 for some dried chicken breasts. It was inedible for me. And my wife will tell you, I can almost push through anything, right? Yeah. I'll just eat it because this was horrible. I couldn't even eat it.
And the fish steaks were terrible.
Yeah, it was bad. So, yeah, if you go on Carnival, eat any of the carnivals, and they're going to Bimini, do not get the additional food part. You can get the pass to the Bimini because that was worth it. Bimini is beautiful. It's a great beach, great pool, great adult pool.
DJ was great.
DJ is awesome, by the way.
Plenty of room to sit.
Yeah, it's a great hotel. But don't get the food package. There's another hotel on the beach with a restaurant that we didn't get to go in, but it looked good. I mean, people was getting in there. It was nice, laid out, good food. I would just spend the extra bucks on that. But yeah, don't do the $66.
Yeah, that was
luncheon, whatever it's called.
That was an insult.
Yeah, it was a waste of money.
Yeah, and if Carnival promotes that, shame on them.
Yeah, Carnival. Carnival been taking some hits lately in the news too, man. A lot of fights and stuff going on. They're starting to crack down. This is our first time going to Carnival. We've been at Carnival a lot, and at the port, remember?
They had the dog.
They had the dogs out, man. They had the dogs out, trying to catch people with drugs, which they failed, by the way.
Absolutely failed. We'll talk about that. But the dogs are out. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. So we went looking. We found an article when Carnival announced that, hey, we're going to start sniffing for drugs. And
not bombs, drugs.
Drugs. And they failed because they were still on the boat. But they were doing their thing out there, and Carnival's becoming rowdy. But what they're trying to do now is clean up their image because they become the party boat, which they've always been the party boat.
Always been the party boat.
They've always been the party boat. Look, my wife and I will tell you, if you want to just go on a cruise and relax, go on Royal. If you want to go on a cruise and party hard, go on Carnival. Not to say all the boats are like Liberty, by no means. There's some big boats out there like Horizon and Vista.
Yeah.
Those are big Carnival boats. Those are awesome boats, by the way.
Yeah.
We've been on those as well.
Those are newer.
Those are
Very
new,
much
yeah,
newer.
like 2019 and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So those are great boats, and you're not gonna run into a bunch of mess. But we just took a smaller cruise because it was a 3-day hop, right?
Yeah.
So we did
Little weekender.
Yeah, a little weekender. We do a lot of weekenders and stuff like that. This was a good weekender one, and yeah, it was just too much mess. The smell, the food thing, the drink package was good. The destinations were good. Overall experience on it, I'd give out of 10. I'd give it 6. Yeah, I'll give that.
Give it a 6.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10. They could win me back if they do a refurbish on the boat. But
I couldn't imagine being on that boat for 5 days.
oh hell no,
There's no way.
5 days you don't take me off that boat. I'd have left from one of the ports. It was that bad. So now I couldn't do a whole 5 days on that boat. So but anyway,
Imagine that.
and the show. But was there even a show on this one?
There was a show. I think the show. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember it. And were there comedians? There were comedians on this ship. The lady, the African American lady.
Yes,
braids in
yes, and the older gentleman. Yeah, there was 2 comedians in this one. They were actually pretty good.
They were good.
I will say this: Carnival over Royal when it comes to the comedians.
The comedians were great. Yeah.
They're always better comedians than Carnival for whatever reason. Royal never have the good ones, but Carnival always does. But no, they didn't have a show. They didn't have a show. I guess it was only 3 days, so they didn't have a show put together. But of course, you got your fun squad doing this stuff up front, getting you involved, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, overall opinion though, I would say avoid Carnival Liberty until they refurbish it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, that's our rundown of the Carnival Liberty. Join us next week when we talk about our next cruise, which is going to be Mariner of the Sea, one of our favorite boats by far. And we'll talk about the new suite deck they have set up on the top. It is fantastic.
Have to tune in. I can't wait to talk about it.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.